It is no secret that aviation industry has reshaped the transportation system there by providing a safer and convenient travels. This video gives a brief history of air transport system in Nigeria. Please subscribe to this channel for more aviation-related videos. Nigeria, Africa's most populous country and a major economic hub in West Africa, has a dynamic air transport system. Given its vast geography and inadequate road infrastructure, aviation plays a crucial role in connecting regions, facilitating business, promoting tourism, and enabling international trade. The evolution of Nigeria's aviation industry reflects the broader political and economic transformations the country has undergone since colonial times. The origins of air transport in Nigeria trace back to the 1920s under British colonial rule. The first recorded aircraft landing in Nigeria occurred in 1925, when British military planes landed in Kano. The flight was piloted by a British pilot, Louis Bernays, who flew from Cairo to Kano during a survey flight. By the 1930s, limited air services were operated by Imperial Airways, the predecessor of British Airways, providing routes from London to Lagos via Khartoum and Kano. These flights primarily served administrative and colonial interests. During this period, airports were rudimentary airstrips, often made of grass or laterite. Kano became a critical refueling stop on trans-African flights due to its strategic location. With Nigeria's independence in 1960, the aviation industry entered a new phase. The government sought to establish national pride and connectivity, leading to the formation of Nigeria Airways in 1958, originally as West African Airways Corporation. Nigeria Airways grew rapidly, operating both domestic and international flights, and maintained a fleet of Boeing 707s, 737s, DC-10s, and others. Several airports were built, including Murtala Muhammad International Airport, Lagos, opened in 1979, which became Nigeria's primary international gateway, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, and many others followed. By the late 1970s, Nigeria Airways was one of the largest airlines in Africa. Despite high demand, the airline became synonymous with delays, poor service, and financial troubles. As part of economic liberalization policies in the 1980s and 1990s, Nigeria began to deregulate the aviation industry. The monopoly of Nigeria Airways ended, and several private airlines emerged, such as ADC Airlines, Okada Air, Aero Contractors, Bellevue Airlines, among others. These airlines serve both domestic and regional routes, filling the gap left by the declining national carrier. After many years of losses and debt accumulated, the Nigeria Airways collapsed in 2003. Its fall marked a turning point in Nigeria's air transport, prompting calls for a more sustainable aviation policy. The 21st century brought reforms, new entrants, and increased investments in the aviation sector. The industry has grown aggressively as many airlines started operation. Airlines like Arik Air, launched in 2006, became one of Nigeria's largest carriers with international ambitions. Air Peace, founded in 2013, which is now Nigeria's biggest private airline, serving regional and international routes. Dana Air, Max Air, Asman Air, and others operate mostly domestic routes. As of January 2025, the Nigeria aviation has grown aggressively, boosting over 20 functioning airports and many regulated airstrips and heliports. Over 23 active domestic airlines, 554 licensed pilots, 913 licensed engineers, and 1,700 cabin personnel, according to Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, regulates the sector, ensuring safety, compliance, and consumer protection. Nigeria passed ICAO safety audits and achieved Category 1 status by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, allowing Nigerian carriers to fly to the U.S. However, safety remains a concern due to aging aircraft in some fleets and infrastructure constraints. Despite progress, the Nigerian aviation sector faces major challenges like high operational costs, fuel, maintenance, foreign exchange, limited government support for indigenous airlines, poor maintenance culture in older airlines, inadequate training and manpower development, and security issues, especially around some northern airports. Aviation contributes significantly to Nigeria's economy. The International Air Transport Association, UATA, estimates the sector contributes over $1 billion annually to GDP. Over 15 million passengers travel through Nigerian airports each year, as of early 2000s, fluctuating due to COVID-19 and economic issues. The cargo sector is also growing rapidly, especially for pharmaceuticals, perishables, and e-commerce logistics. Nigeria's air transport future hinges on launching a viable national carrier with sound management, expanding domestic routes to underserved cities, enhancing safety oversight and maintenance practices, encouraging public-private partnerships for infrastructure development, and positioning Nigeria as a West African aviation hub. Nigeria's air transport system reflects a blend of ambition, turbulence, and resilience. From the colonial airstrips of the 1920s to the modern jets of air peace, the country has made significant strides. The road ahead requires strategic reforms, investments, and innovation to make Nigeria a true aviation leader in Africa. Thank you for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you like this video and subscribe for more aviation-related videos.